Right hand. I totally recommend playing with your fingers. It just gives you a, I think you can play better. Because I did play with a pick back in the day. You want to put your thumb on the bass, I think. So when you hit the big E string, the first string, your finger is going to hit your thumb. That's your backstop. So when you hit the E string, you go like this. And you can, the first finger, drive it into the bass, hit it hard, drive it into the bass. I'm hitting the open string right now. You can hit any note on the E string. Go to G, A. Notice I always know the note, of course, and say it. A sharp, B flat. It's going to be one or the other. Once we establish, I show you major scales and the keys. But the first finger, get that, work that in. Drum machine again, watch this. Right now I'm playing one, these are quarter notes, one note per beat. Got the foot tapping, using one finger only. Now watch this. I'll play 8 notes, 2 notes per beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And that's just with the first finger. Now go to your middle finger and do the same thing. Drive the string into the bass. Shouldn't have been there, I don't like there, should have been right here. It's a backstop. Choose the backstop. Go with the third finger too. Use the bottom finger, drive it into the string. So you work that a while. Go to your middle finger, get that going. Make them all independent, and then when you do it, you can use them at random. 3, 2, 1 is good. 3, 2, 1. That's a nice little technique. You go like 1, 2, 1, 3, doesn't matter. You got 3 fingers to use. You get that kind of sound. Nice. I think they call it that. I would believe that's the gallop sound. See? 3, 2, 1. Now look at the thumb. I went down to the A string, A note. Thumb comes to rest on the E string. Thumb is still on the bass. Keeps your fingers right on top of the strings. You want, don't have to just use your first finger, but notice the thumb. That applies with the A string too. Keep the thumb on the E string. When you play the E, A, and D strings, keep the thumb stays there. Maybe pivot your hand a little bit. Well, not a little bit, you do pivot your hand. And then watch and see how it slides off the A. Just a little slide. A little slide there. Stays on the E string. That's the motion you want. Alright, and then you put it together. I think the first thing, then next is, I would say, let's go over a major scale right now. Major scale. That's called a key, that's your key. Key means, I'll play the common one, C major. I'm sure you recognize that sound, it's been played everywhere. You see, because there's no sharps or flats, but I'll get off that right away. Major scale is 8 notes, including the octave, 1 letter each, so you have 7 letters. And since we're starting on C, the first letter is C, we go to a D, gotta come to an E. Next letter is F, we gotta have an F. Next letter is G, we have to have a G. Now we're done with G, we go back to the beginning, got the A here. After A is B, we finish on C, the octave. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the octave. Now, the first note is called the root. You want to know that. You want to think of your first note as a root, not the first note. You want to say root. root. Everything's in the book. All this stuff is in the book, much detail. C to D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now you want to know eventually that the letters, so C is the root, C is the octave. A can also be thought of as a root again, it's the same note. E is the third. You want to know that E is the letter in the major third is how it relates to the root. It's called note relationship to the root, how these notes relate to the root of the scale. Fifth note, right there, is G. G is the fifth of C. So this G right here, you gotta know your notes. If you don't know your notes, you're gonna get lost. This G, every G on the bass is the fifth of C. If C is the root, every G is the fifth. Every E is the third. Alright, so there's your major scale C. Now we'll go to the next scale, circle of fifths. That's the name for the order of the major scales. The word key means this is the song you're going to play is using these 7 notes in the scale. So key equals group of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we're in the key of C major, it represents these notes. That's what the key means. The song is going to use these notes. And these notes will be chords. And that comes later too. So the next scale is G in the circle of fifths order. The D and an A, and I'll show you how you should play these things. Put on a little beat. So you got your C scale, your song. That's a nice sound right there. And then you want to really make these sound good. See, that's it. You can play these things anywhere you want. I got all these different patterns in my book. Here's a 3-note pattern. Right there. You put them in groups of 3, back down. That's a pattern. There's thirds. That's called thirds. You put it in there. There's a 4-note pattern. There's like 12 different patterns, 13. You memorize as many as you can. You're doing all your keys. So here's the circle of fifth. You got C is the first key. G has 1 sharp. Here's your F sharp. D, A, E, B, F sharp, C sharp. You want to memorize a circle of fifth root order on your bass. So I got C here. That's how I